Hey guys, it's Graceless Doodles and I'm back. Sorry for the short hiatus in the missing Inktober videos. I essentially gave up on Inktober when schoolwork started attacking me again. But this time I got a break and I decided to do some art stuff, specifically watercolor. I haven't really worked with it that much before, so I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. I'm too impatient to sit down and actually learn anything from a professional, so I kind of make stuff up as I go. So I'm making this piece in response to this prompt that I saw, and I really liked it. I'm not that experienced drawing anything scary or creepy, so don't expect my monster to look something like from Lovecraft stuff. He turns out to look more like a soft gargoyle-ish guy. I tried to play a bit with the framing of the piece, but I don't think it was too obvious. Also, I tried to make everything more accurate proportionally by using two-point perspective, and I basically gave up on that pretty quickly and started to eyeball it. Okay, so don't worry about the sudden disappearance of all my pencil marks. I made them lighter so that they wouldn't show as much once I put on the paint, because the sketch itself was pretty dark. You might not be able to see it, but I was able to. And as long as I was able to see a majority of the outline, then it was pretty good. Okay, so I kind of decided to put down green first because well, it's the most prevalent color that I have in this piece. I tried making things in the distance lighter than the foreground, and I think it worked out pretty well. Once I started to add other colors, I sort of forgot to wait for the water to dry. I was too impatient to wait for the water to dry, and thought that it would be okay if I just started using another color. So you'll see some of that. I made quite a few mistakes in this. Oh well, what's done is done. This actually took me about 5 hours to do. I've cut down 5 hours of footage into about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I had to film all of this over the course of 2 days because I kept running out of daylight. I like winter, it's just the shorter days that gets me. Okay, back to what I'm actually working on. I tried to make the scenery a little more faded and cooler than what the grandma and the monster were going to be. So I started putting trees wherever I wanted to. I may have made the pencil marking a little too light, so I didn't have that good of a reference for the trees in the mountains actually, so happy little accidents, you know. Okay, so earlier, if you noticed, I was going to have some little like koi fish in the little pond, but then I got lazy and I made a bit too many mistakes when I was trying to keep like the area open for one of the fishes, and so I just kind of gave up on it, and now those fishes don't exist, so I'm sorry, fishies, you had to go. Look at all this foliage and greenery. And then all of a sudden, magically, there's a table and a chair colored in. Wonder how that could have happened. My camera actually died a few times while I was recording this, so I ended up doing a few things in between those breaks. Okay, and this is when I start doing the shading. Instead of using actual darker colors in comparison to the original colors that I were using on the piece, I used this purple-ish color to try to add shading. It didn't work too well in some areas since the water kind of picked up on the watercolor paint that was already dried on the paper and started mixing it into the purple, which made it lose some of its effect actually. I mean, I wasn't going to do it any other way. I wasn't about to mix up a ton of other colors and try to shade it that way, but I don't know. And now I'm in the middle of the process of inking, and I don't actually do all of what I eventually finished doing on this piece. I added some more stuff after I was done with the filming. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and, hit that subscribe button if you want to. I mean, it's your decision, of course, but, you might want to. Links to social media and all that jazz will be in the description, and have a nice day. I'll see you guys later.